Welcome back to Garage K. This is another episode of Dirty Magazine Day. It's a long one, so grab your preferred beverage, some popcorn, sit back, relax, and let's go through these pages.
What's today? October?
It's Nudie Magazine Day!
Alright, day 2. Here we go. Let's see if we can actually record this. We are with K-Style Magazine. I've read the first, I haven't read them, but I've seen the first 20 pages about 50 times to get the lighting how it is. It still isn't perfect, but I think it's probably the best I can do with in this particular space. I made some curtains over there to cover up the window so that I can shoot this during the day. That way this week's debacle won't happen again. I don't have to wait till night time. Anyway, without further ado, let's go. K-Style. We are getting our hands on the best base cars, like the factory cars, the OEM cars, to do dress up on. We're going to talk about the Osaka? Yes, I could go with a drink right now. The Osaka Automesse 2020. That's a huge car show. It's like Auto Salon. Anyway, Jimny style here, and this is the April 4, 2020 edition. Let's get into it. We've got some wheels here. These are new from WEDS. They're called the Mavericks, and it's on the new Honda there. Very nice little car. I'm really digging this. Like I said, I've seen this a bunch of times. The more I see it, I wouldn't say I like it more each time, but that's a cool looking car. Yeah, and these are from Work. It's LED sled Chicago style. Pretty dig it. I wouldn't take it to the toll gate. It's going to cook your brakes, but yep, all good. Fancy. We have the Copen. With the new, I'm not sure what wheels. These are mid wheels. Not really sure. They've got fancy names like the R25 and R50. That sounds like wheels. Keep on cruising. We've got the coilovers from Blitz here, demonstrated on the Tanto, the N-Wagon from Honda, EKX from Mitsubishi, the Spacia from Suzuki, and the Jimny here. Everyone knows where Jimny's from. We have here the pink contents page. Very cool. Okay, we have the Super Height style. Super Heito. And I think that means style. I don't really know, but it says style here, and that kind of matches. So that's probably what that is. We've got the Sports Utility, the SUV here. The Cross Country style. And we're going to talk about them. We're getting our hands on them, baby. Getting our hands on them. We've got the one box and van over here. One box van, the K-Truck, my favorite, and the sports car style. What's going on there? That looks like a GTR. Is that a GTR Copen? Maybe. We'll find out. Find out next time on Garage K. Down here we have KLC shop. That's in Chiba. Never been there myself. And that looks like, is it Kawahara-san? Maybe. Alright, let's keep going. Here we go. This is the lineup. We have the Spacia Custom. This is produced by Bless. The Tanto Custom. Well, the Tanto, is it a Tanto or a Tanto? It'd have to be a They don't have a ta in Japanese. This is the Tanto Custom. Produced by Butterfly System. We have an N-Box Custom here by Circus Project. Yep, I don't know what I can say about that. Old mate's down here again. And we've got like some kind of diagram here. We've got the Rooks. What is this? The Rooks. Oh, how it looks is probably how it looks. Ijiri. Ijiri Yasusa. How easy it is to do something, but I don't know what Ijiri is because it's in katakana. How ninki, how popular is it? I think that's what that is. I'm not sure about the last kanji. And the Kosupa. Don't know. And I'm not sure what that is, but it gets high marks for it, whatever it is. Anyway, we've got the end box. We've got the Daihatsu, the Tanto Custom. It gets really high on this one as well. It doesn't look very good apparently though. Weird. I don't think they look that different, if I'm honest. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, next page. What have we got? We've got the Space here from Suzuki. We've got, what is this? The Days Looks. Days Looks. Interesting about the Days Looks is I think it's even that color. My neighbors just bought one, so it can't be that bad. Although it didn't score very high on this diagram here. And we've got the EK Space Custom. Right, we've got the Days Looks. There it is, the Highway Star, produced by Impul. Impul, that's a famous brand, isn't it? I wonder how fast it is. Probably exactly the same. N-Box Custom. There's your Honda. Space Theater by KLC. That was Old Mate down here. And we have the Tanto Custom, produced by Blitz. Interesting. Bigger turbo? I don't think so. This is the Super Hut style. Didn't mention there. This is the 3 points here. Okay, the N-Box gets its own dual page spread. Look at that. And we've got the Performance navigation. Not going to go through too much of that. If you'd like to, we're in 4K. Go for it. An interesting things of note are the double overhead cam, the 43. Let's go with horsepower the whole way. So 58 horsepower, and the 65 newton meters of torque. It comes with a CVT, unfortunately, because I hate CVT. I just never found one that shifted properly. So you've got looks like non-turbo, turbo, non-turbo, turbo, and they're all the grades of them there. The dash. I've never liked the shifter or whatever being inside the dashboard. Never liked it. I think the first one I saw was the EK Civic was the first one to do that, and I haven't liked it ever since. Let's keep on cruising. We get a single page for this one, which makes, as I said before, I've seen the first 20 pages a bunch of times. It makes me wonder that if this gets a full 2 pages, this gets a single page. I wonder if these are sponsored ads. They very well could be. And Honda just paid more. Possibly. Well, it's a more expensive car, isn't it? How much does it cost? It costs 15 grand. How much is Old Mate over here? It isn't in bold. I don't see it. 14 grand. So we're not looking at a lot of money. About $1,000 difference. Anyway, okay. So what do we got? We've got 52 horsepower. So your the Honda's got more power. And this has got 60 newton meters of torque. So the Honda's going to be probably better powered. We've got twin cam turbo, and it's got here turbo and motor. I wonder if that's because it's hybrid. I'm not really sure. But they're all double overhead cam. Again, we're doing this CVT. We've got forward drive and FF. I didn't check that. This is... Oh, we got 4-drive and FF over here too. Dope. That's cool. I much prefer this dash although I still don't like that dash-mounted shifter. Anyway, moving on. We're over here with the EK Space. We've only got half a page for this and half a page of this, and I think that's because they're the same car. If you look at the headlights are the same. The grill's different, but it has the same headlights, and this raised area at the back is the same on both cars. So I believe they're exactly the same, just rebranded. Now these have the EyeSight. It didn't say these ones don't, but I wasn't really paying attention. What have we got? We've got CVT four-wheel drive and front-wheel drive. We've got NA and turbo models. What sort of power are we looking at here? If we can find the power. Where's the power? Here we go. Not highlighted. We've got a twin cam turbo, and it's got motor again, so I wonder if it's hybrid. Don't really know what turbo and motor might be hybrid. So we've got turbo turbo and NA in both of them. Yep. Okay. Keep on going. What have we got? We're going the 2-page spread from Daihatsu, the Tanto, and the Tanto Custom. Tanto. Here we've got 52. So we're doing. We didn't check that. How many horsepower are we? How many horsepower? It didn't say, did it? How many horsepower was it? 64. 64. Wow. Okay, so we might have the. This is only 58. This one was. Do you remember how much was it? This is 52. This bad boy's got 64. 64 horsepower. And 100 newton meters of torque. Wow. That's going to be quite zippy. Probably, if the CVT is any good. If that was in a manual, that would be the car that I would get, purely for how fast it could potentially be. Anyway, we're over here, 52. Not blown away. Don't particularly like the alien style face of these ones. That's just me. That might be your thing. This looks like it's got the eyesight, the Zubadi. What do we got? We've got a CVT still. So all of these are CVT. All of the fun has been taken out of it. You don't really need to be awake to drive it. This is the dash that I like the most if I could get rid of this, the shifter. Well, the fact that it's auto or CVT kind of ruins it. But if you put 5 on the floor, you might get my business with a dash like that. Not with a face like that, though. We're going to need some custom headlights and stuff. Maybe some round LEDs or something. Yep. Are we available in twin cam and NA and turbo models available? And again, we're 15 grand. I didn't check the prices of the other ones. 15 here. What are we here? I think we said this was fair. Yeah, this is so. Okay. We got like a sum up here. I'm flipping back and forward. I shouldn't be doing this, but bear with me. 16.5, right? What do we got here? We got 16.07. I'm getting a message from someone. 17.2. So that's even more expensive, but it's, wow, 19.5. What extra do you get in the looks that you don't get in the Mitsubishi? I wonder who makes it. I wonder if Mitsubishi makes it or if Nissan makes it. Interesting. Anyway, let's keep going. Keep going. Back to 15. Okay, and that is the end of that. We've looked at our cars. We're moving on to the SUVs. Now we've got the Hustler here. Hustler's a Suzuki. Spacey is a Suzuki. Down here it's got Hustler and it's got Daihatsu written here. That is a misprint. Daihatsu doesn't make the Hustler. That's a Suzuki. It's even got the Suzuki badge on it. Over here the Spacey is a Suzuki. We're still dealing with the same graph. And I mean the Suzuki's are killing it. Everyone else is kind of, yeah. Look at this poor boy. He's getting wrecked. Same old mate here. And they've printed it wrong here too, the Daihatsu Hustler. I suspect this magazine was made by someone who doesn't like K-cars as much as they should. The Spacey Gear over here, produced by Masterpiece. Well, outclass cars, S-Style, Masterpiece. Yep, we've got the EKX produced by Blitz. The Cast Activa produced by KLC. That's old mate down here. That's pretty cool looking, I must say. I must. It's a bit Taft though. Taft concept. It kind of reminds me of a Naked in the back there, like a Daihatsu Naked. It is a Daihatsu, so maybe that's what they were going for with that look. EK Cross down here. We got the Castor Activa. The Cast Activa. Oh, there it is there. And the Cross Spacia. Sweet. All right, keep on moving, keep on moving. And we've got like a one-page spread here. What are we doing for power? We've got double overhead cam and a motor, or we've got double overhead cam, turbo and motor. So NA and turbo available here. We're in four-wheel drive and front-wheel drive, and again we're going with the CVT. Unfortunately, 49 horsepower. Not going to move that quick. It's just not going to be that much fun to whip around in, I'm going to say. Have they fixed it on this page? Yeah, they have. Look, it's a Suzuki now. It was a Daihatsu on the last page. What have we got? We've got the Hybrid X. The Hybrid X. Well, that's this car, isn't it? That's this. So they've gone like 1.5 page spread. That's kind of interesting that they've done that. Yeah. How do we like the dash? I'm not sure about that. Again, we're going with the shifter in the dash, which I hate. But yeah, I don't know about that. I have to see it in real life, I think. We're at 17 grand though, which is quite a lot of money. Down here, what have we got? We've got the Cast, the Activa Sports. How fast are we? We've got so we've got NA, turbo, all twin cams, front wheel drive and four wheel drive, and we're still going with that CVT. It is a shame. Do we have power? 52, 60 newton meters of torque. Yep, that offering from Nissan's my favourite so far. What do we got over here? We got a Mitsubishi. We got the Cross Spacia. I need to set this to Do Not Disturb. Do Not Disturb. There it is. Turn on now. There we go. We won't be bothered again, unless we are, which we shouldn't be. So we'll just cut that out. Okay, so where were we? We got the EK Cross Space. It's available in front-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. It is unfortunately still CVT. It's very dark photos. They could have spent more time in their lighting, like I did, and got that much nicer. Interesting looking dash. It looks like they made it and then went, oh crap, we forgot the navigation, and then just whacked a screen in the middle there. Not very well thought out in my opinion. Looks like they've got quite a lot of leg room in there though. Anyway, 64 PS. Okay, old mate, 100 newton meters of torque. Probably running the same motor as that other car. The Nissan and the Mitsubishi. Yeah, so it's probably a Mitsubishi. Okay, over here we've got the EK Wagon and the Cross. They are probably the same car. They are 64 PS, 100 newton meters. Both from Mitsubishi. It's just a different face, right? So this is all going to be the same specs. Different grades, though. We're looking at 19 grand for one of these. Oof. Oofty. Oofty. Oof. Yeah. We've got, again, you just, oh shit, we forgot the navigation. That'll do. Just stick it on there. Not a fan at all. That one looks better. But, yeah, that's a no from me. Keep cruising. What do we got? We've got our off-road adventure style boys. Old mate's back. We've got pink one. That's a Suzuki. It's got to be. That looks like a Suzuki. They all look like Suzukis. realistically, if you're going to buy one of these and you don't buy a Suzuki, what did you buy? Because the Jimny, why didn't you buy a Jimny? I mean, that's really the only question. We've got a lot of Jimnys here. Which one would I have? Probably that one. I don't like the jack-up style, like lifted cars, but I think that's probably the toughest one here, in my opinion. This one's got a bonnet scoop. Yep, oh, retro style. That's pretty dope. Check that out. Hope we get to see that in the coming pages, because that's pretty sick. Okay, keep on cruising. You like your Jimnys? Alright, what do we got here? Yep, I don't really... See, this is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Outclass cars produced by Ken Style. K-Brake. I've heard of K-Brake before. We're going over here, and we're talking about it. The Jimny, the Suzuki Jimny, the famous, world-famous Suzuki Jimny. How much power do we have? We've got 64 PS. We've got 96 Newton meters of torque. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be pretty good, isn't it? Especially for a car this big. The dash, how are we going to... Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. We've got squarish style gauges on the dash. We've got, I mean, that the navigation there looks like it was kind of like an afterthought. They could have tied that in a little bit more than they did. But maybe that's ease of use for aftermarket stereos and stuff like that. But the biggest thing is, look at that. It's available in a manual. That's what I'm talking about. So we've got 5-speed, 4-speed, auto, and they're all double overhead cam turbos. Thank you very much, Suzuki. Thanks for keeping it real. You're looking at 20 grand for one though. I mean, that's a bit of a stretch. Probably the highest grade though. I'm not sure we need the highest grade one. Anyway, keep cruising. Hi-Jet Cargo. We've got our N van here from Honda. We've got our Suzuki Every. Steal my heart. This is looking pretty slick. But this reminds me, like if you do that, that could very well be a DA52 Every. Looks very similar what they've done there. The nose. Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. They've jacked this thing up. Again, I don't really like the jack up style. This is what I'm talking about. I'd go with one of those. I guess we're going to get to see them in the coming pages. We've jacked up in Every, the Outclass cars. Outclass cars. N-Van. Hi-Jet Cargo. The Wake. The Wake up here. That's pretty dope looking. I like the rear window. That's reminiscent of an old Honda that I saw at where was that? That was at the car show that I went to last year. Met Noriaro. Rocket Bunny. Rocket Bunny have done an Every. No, I don't really know what to say about that. Keep going. Let's go. What are we getting in an Every van? So there's an Every wagon. So in the Every wagon, you're paying 18 grand. How much power do we get? We've got... It's only available in an automatic. That is disappointing. Front engine rear wheel drive and four wheel drive options available. And it's a turbo. It has 64 horsepower, 95. So the same engine as the Jimny, most likely. And yeah, it's probably going to be... I mean, if they put a manual in it, it would have been quite zippy. But with the auto, it's probably horrible. Oh well. Daihatsu have the Atrai. They're still trying with that. The Atrai wagon. We have 64 horsepower with 91 Newton meters of torque. Are we the same? We're not the same. So, did someone copy my homework or what? Not really sure. We've got the FR and full drive available here, only in an auto. Son, I am disappointed. Continue on. We've got over here. We've got the N-Van, 64 horsepower, 104 newton meters of torque. Where has this engine been the whole time? That's gonna move. Ah, CVT. Oh, manual. 6-speed. No. It's manual, but it's a CVT. I've driven Honda. I've driven Honda CVTs before. Unless they've made it better, this will be horrible. Yeah, 2 years ago I think it was, I drove the N-Box, and that CVT was junk in my opinion. So unless they made it better, that will suck. What have we got here? This is the Wake. Now, Dean, are you watching? I know you love the Wake. At least I hope it was the Wake. You said I'm pretty sure you said the Wake was the car of your dreams or something. Well, here it is. What can we say about it? It's still CVT, Dean. I don't know what you're doing to me. Dean, CVT. It's available in front-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. It has 64 horsepower and 92 newton meters of torque. I mean, give it a manual gearbox. What are you doing? Okay, here we go. We're in the K-Truck. This is what I'm talking about. We've got a Super Carry over here. I hope we get to see more about that. I'm not a fan of this camping style stuff. Just, sorry, not really into it. These look like model cars. Suzuki. The Suzuki Truck. Hijet Truck. I was sure that they weren't making them the same that Suzuki wasn't making trucks anymore. Only one maker was making all the trucks for everybody. I'm not sure though. If you know, please tell me in the comments who's making the trucks now, because those look very similar. The roofline is exactly the same. Even if they've got a different face on them, roofline looks identical. Okay, now over to this page. We've got the Super Carry by 2 Racing. These are street scene boys. Really cool. Not really my style. The massive over fenders on this one. This is sort of more where I would be. But the truck, I think the best looking truck available today is this one here with this face. This is the best. Look at the side skirts on it. Beautiful. Small over fenders and the old school front on it with a chin spoiler. This, if I was going to buy a new truck, this is what I would have. It's got the little roof spoiler there, the spoiler on the back. This is what I'm talking about. Garage Ill, absolutely killing it. This is the truck. This is the one to have. Look at that. Okay, we're moving. K-Truck. The K-Truck catalog. Well, that's not even... Wait, no, we're talking about K-Cars, not K-Trucks. K-Car catalog. The N-Van. The Acti truck. Suzuki's offering... Well, that's Honda, of course. They've got like... Looks like that's got a sliding door. Yeah, it's pillarless. Whoa. A pillarless K-Car. Not sure if want. Wonder what the side impact is like on that. Probably no better than this. Anyway, Suzuki, the Alto. Ta-da! Look how thin the rear seat is. Jeez. Same in the Every. That tiny, thin rear seat. That is not going to be comfortable to sit in. Our, what do we look? Super Carry. Super Carry. Any details about this? We don't. We carry. And the Super Carry. So Super Carry is just going to be like, it's just extended back. It allows you to put stuff inside and recline the seats, which if you're a taller gentleman, you will appreciate. Depending on the shape of the dash though, because some Subarus, older Subarus, are claimed to be bigger than the Carry that I have. But because the shape of the dash, my knees hit the dash anyway. Yeah, there's more space, but my knees hit the dash, so it's irrelevant. Going on a rant here, don't worry about that. Over here, Daihatsu has the Mirais. George, what's his name? Bruce Willis did an ad for one of these a couple of years ago. It was Mirais. What else? They got the Hi-Jet Cargo. We've got the Hi-Jet. What is that? Caddy. Oh, the Caddy. Hi-Jet Caddy. Hi-Jet Caddy. This, check out that rear window. Isn't that the same as the Honda that I was talking about earlier? I need to check that. Let's have a look. Is it the same? Oh, no, that's the Wake. It's the same as the Wake. There we go. So the Caddy, looks like the Caddy's sharing the same chassis as the, I mean, even the lines are the same on the front. Yeah, the Caddy and Wake. Same car? You tell me. That looks identical, just in a different colour. Okay, carrying on. Wait, did we see fog lights? Fog lights in the bumper. Okay, keep going, keep on cruising, keep on cruising. These ones are... Did I see... No, okay, alright. Never mind, I thought I saw pillarless on that too. But we're here. These are popular overseas. You guys go crazy for these. They aren't that common, to be honest. I've seen, like, the plumber that did work on our house had one, and that's really the only person that I've seen really, like, that I've met that owns one. I skipped over this one here. This is the, what is this? Minicab Mibu van. Okay. And it looks to be electric. Let's never return to that page again. A page that needs no introduction. If you're watching this, then you already know about all of these. So you have the S660. I mean, look at that. That's from Mugen. I would drive that if I fit in it. I'm 5'9" or 175 centimeters tall. My head hits the roof, so I'm not sure what you're going to do. Get a Brid seat or a Recaro and lower seat rails maybe. Legroom wasn't a problem. Head hit the roof, but I'd drive the shit out of that. Looks great. That looks great. Copen over here. Don't know, if I had to choose one, I'd choose the S660 because, I mean, look at that. Wow. But yeah, the Mugen. Alto Works by Spiegel. I mean, Spiegel make a lot of stuff. I'm not sure what they've done to that. I would guess they've done just the suspension and maybe a little bit of body kit stuff. I would own one of those too. Like, I don't think I'd swap my Cappuccino for one of these, but then again, I just might. And I have always wanted an Alto, so would I get that instead of the Everyvan? Everyvan's so useful though. I don't know. Hard to do it. So anyway, I digress. We've got to keep going. The Copen, the S660, and the Alto Works. Now, if you look at this, the Alto Works is the more balanced of all of them. It just is. And they look sick. So, shit. But then again, I'm still looking at that. A jacked up Copen. Not into the jacked up style. So, I'm going to breeze past that one. This is a Liberty Walk Copen. They get a lot of hate, but I actually don't mind Liberty Walk on some cars. Alto Works by KLC. Gentlemen, well done. Look at the roof spoiler on that. That is sick. Yes. This one here, no. This one here, absolutely. Well done. That's a nice looking car. We're going to keep going over here. The Copen, 20 grand. And CVT, unfortunately, only FF, and they're a twin cam turbo. We have 64 PS with 92 Nm of torque, probably fairly zippy. Here we've got MR. I mean, you know, because it's an S660. You already know what that is. How much power do we have? We've got 64 horsepower at 104. Nice. But we're still, wait, 6-speed manual transmission CVT. See, again, if the CVT hasn't been improved, that's going to suck. It's just going to suck to drive. Alta works. We have a 5-speed manual. Or is that, maybe that is a 6-speed manual or a CVT. Ooh, wait a minute. Did I jump the gun on that? We need to go back. Because I might have been... Nope. Never mind. Keep going. 6-speed. That's going to haul ass. 64 PS, 104 newton meters of torque. That would probably smoke a cappuccino. What have we got down here? What have you done, boys? You've gone 52 horsepower and 63 newton meters of torque. I don't mind telling you that that's going to get chopped by that. That's a mistake. Unless they've got like a works special model. Alto and Alto works. Do we have different engines? Different power specs? No, but we do have front-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. And we are available in a 5-speed trans, which is good. Okay, keep going. What have we got? We've got the Wagon R. The new Wagon R looks suspiciously like the Alto in the rear, but it's not the same, so ignore that. Front-wheel drive and four-wheel drive. We have a 5-speed transmission and a CVT. Forget the CVT. Stick with the 5-speed. You'll thank me for it. The dash is interesting. It looks like the gauges are actually blocked by the navigation there. I'm not sure what they were thinking. Maybe it works better in real life. What do we got for power? Probably the same. 49 horsepower at 59 newton meters. Okay, over here we've got the Lappan. Lappan's been going for a while. Lappan's kind of like a crossover Alto, as far as I know. I could be wrong. If I am wrong, correct me in the comments. 52 horsepower, 63 newton meters of torque. Twin cam, 5-something AGS. AGS. I'm not sure what AGS is, but it doesn't say manual, so I'm just not even going to look at it. Here we've got the Days, the Nissan Days. Nissans for days. We've got... I'm not sure what just happened. The GoPro went beep, 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 and then turned itself off. I don't know why. And the screen on the back isn't working anymore for some reason. I don't know what's going on with it. Keep going. I'm not sure where I was, so let's just breeze through this. We've got 52 horsepower at 60 newton meters of torque. We've got four-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, CVT. So I'm just going to go no. Again, we've got our navigation just plonked on the dash there like they didn't think about it until last minute. We've got our Move, the CAN bus. The CAN bus. I've seen a few of these around. We've got Y. Why are they cheap? 16 grand. Not particularly. No. They're actually the most expensive one. Maybe that's why. What are we doing for power? 52 horsepower at 60 newton meters. It's not going to move very fast. CVT, not touching it. What do we got? CVT over here too. The Mira East from Daihatsu. 49 at 57. Nah, no thank you. We've got the Mirato Koto. The Koto. Mirato Koto by Daihatsu Tokoto. Oh, Mira Tokoto. Okay, there we go. Daihatsu, just read the English, Dave. Daihatsu Mira Tokoto. Tokoto. Mira Tokoto. The Japanese language doesn't have spaces in it, so you could read this as Mira Tokoto or Mira Tokoto. Anyway, 52 PS, 52 horsepower at 60 newton meters of torque, CVT, we don't care. It's a cool shape. The coolest shape on this page, I think, goes to this one here. But the engine and trans let it down. You know, you all know that I hate Hayabusa swaps, but if you're going to do a Hayabusa swap, do it to that. Let's keep going. What have we got? An N-Wagon. That's a cool little looking thing. The dashboard is oddball and kind of, yeah, oddball. Let's stick with oddball, but yeah, it's a nice, cute little car. Again, was sucking with CVT, double overhead cams. Let's keep going with, where's the power? Where's the power? Where is the power? Here it is. 58 horsepower at 65 Newton meters. Going to get smoked. What have we got over here? We've got the N1. Not really a fan of the face of the N1 in any of the N1s. 58 horsepower at 65 Newton meters. Going to get smoked. Four-wheel drive, front-wheel drive, and CVT. Yep, see you later. 58 horsepower, 65 Newton meters from the N-Box Thrush. The Slash. Just read the English, Dave. It's right there. N-Box Slash. Have a slash. In Australia, have a slash means to pee. I wonder if they knew that when they named it. Probably not. Okay, carry on. OEM. The OEM catalog we got from Toyota. Toyota? Really? Copen GR Sport from Toyota. I'm a little bit blown away by that. I knew that Daihatsu was sort of connected to Toyota, but I didn't think they would do that, ever. Toyota has a Copen. The GR Sport. Interesting. Pixj. Pixie. I should stop trying to read, shouldn't I? Daihatsu. It's a Daihatsu cast, basically. It's just released by... okay, so these are Daihatsu cars that are also released by Toyota. That's what I'm reading in these... the fine print here. The Wake NV100. That's from Nissan. But it says here, Suzuki Ebri Wagon is the Nissan. Over here, Toyota's doing the... This is kind of really, this is actually really confusing. There's a Toyota badge here. So Toyota is doing this, and then we have a Nissan? Weird. Or is it... So this is Toyota 2. Daihatsu Midais is also available in a Toyota option. So the Daihatsus are all coming out in Toyota as well. The Nissan NV100 is still in Evry as it always has been. We've got Subaru. See the Subaru, what is this? The Stella Custom. The Stella is actually a Daihatsu Move. Over here we have the, what is that? Chiffon? Chiffon. Okay. The Chiffon is actually a Daihatsu Tanto. The Pleo. Interesting. Pleo is a Daihatsu Mirais. That's a shame. Daihatsu. So Subaru isn't making any cars. They're all from Daihatsu. There you go. Mazda. Mazda is normally a Suzuki. So yep. So the Mazda, they're all Suzukis. The Spacia and the Spacia Custom for the Freya wagon. Down here we've got the Freya, which is a Wagon R. We've got the Hustler, Freya Crossover, Freya Crossover, just a Subaru Hustler. They've still got their Ebri wagon down here, and the Carol is coming out from a Alto as a normal. Seen a couple of those around. I don't know why. Why wouldn't you just buy the Suzuki one? I knew this was coming, but here it is. This is the EA11R Cappuccino that was turned into this by a group of university students to look like the old GT 2000 GT. Do you dig it? Me personally, not at all. I think the over fenders are ridiculous. The headlight operation, yep, okay, I can forgive that. I think it looks cool. But this over fender, no, that's going to be a no from me. Face is cool. Over fenders, no. Fog lights, yeah. What are we running in here? We've still got... What have we done to it? I'm going to move this back a bit. Should have been back the whole time, shouldn't it? We've got a... we've got an F6A twin cam here, but it's really far back. Oh, they've made it longer, have they? I need a closer look at that. Let's have a look. It looks like they've moved the engine backwards. Are we still doing that? I need to have a closer look at this. So the headlights are from an NA Roadster. I'm not seeing nothing about the engine in here. Nothing about the engine here at all. It looks like the turbo's in the stock location, but they're running really thick intercooler piping down to the front, and it appears to be really far away. Is that because they just made the nose a lot further away from the wheel? I'm not really sure what they've done there. Do we have another page? We don't. Anyway, that's the end of that. We're on to the HE21S Lapin SS. Now, this looks like a Jimny to me, so I'm not really sure what they've done. It is absolutely slammed. We've got like a rear sort of side type exhaust here. Age Jimny. Oh, it's got the back lifts off with struts too. But it says Lapin on it. I'm not really sure. Is it a Lapin or is it a Jimny? Maybe it started its life as a Lapin and then they bolted Jimny stuff to it. A lot of fiberglass work to get that door like that. Okay, keep cruising, keep cruising. There's another page. I wanted a third page for that cappuccino. Instead, we got it for this. It is a HE21S. You can tell by the engine mounted sideways, it's not a Jimny. It's just made to look like a Jimny. D up. We're D'ing up. Tire. Changing tires. Okay, let's keep going. What are we doing? We're putting on weather stripping to make the car quieter. And we're telling you how to do that. Alright, over here, yep, more of that. To make the car quieter, add this weather stripping. Yep, how to do that. Over here we've got K-Style Maker List. Interesting, keep going. Pro Shop Guide. Yep, we can keep going. Event Check. Ooh, I should go to some of these. I didn't even know this was in here. That one's going to be cancelled, I bet. Find Rich Car Show. Probably not going to be on. Events. We've got some events here. We've got some wheels for sale over here. Not really my style. K-Park Japanese 660 Culture. See, none of these guys have gone over 660cc. Good on them. Check that out. You guys are going to love that. Yes, sir. The old L700S. Not really any information on it except for the wheels, but you probably can figure out what they are from looking at the pictures. Yep, not the Gino. These are super popular on Facebook. Everybody loves these. The Gino. What have we got over here? We've got... What have we got? We got Mr. Takahashi here. Has one of these. It's a MH34 Wagon R. Cars of note. Cars of note. What am I going to? What are we going to look at here? I mean, this is a popular mod to change to a VW face on a old Every. That looks like it's a yeah, it's a 51 Every, so that's old. Even even Americans can have that one. So 51 Every, old school. A DE51V with a Volkswagen nose on it. Yeah, you see. Keep on cruising. Here's a it's a bear. Keep on cruising. Oof. Is that a 62 or a 32? DA 62. 62W Every. Matte green. Jack up style, not a fan. This thing's slammed. Yep. What else are we talking about? There's a lot of speakers in this bad boy in the Wagon R over here. What is that? That is a that's an L700S. Your Copens. We've got. Well, that's pretty dope. I don't know if you can see that, but that's an Every with a trailer on it. I'm not sure what you could tow. Maybe some wheels. Alto looking sick over here. The Copan. Slammed Alto here. This is looking nice. That racing. It looks like 90s race style. Camber Gang, baby. Pink interior. AZ1. Oh, this is the one that I shared on Facebook. This is the one with the barbecue. It's got a trailer, which is the back of an AZ1, and then the trailer has a barbecue in it, and the front of the trailer has a seat. Interesting. Because why not? It might be featured further in the magazine. I haven't looked. The old K-Truck. We got. I'm not sure why the GoPro keeps cutting out, but it does. So I should probably wrap this up. Like keep cruising. What have we got? Not going to talk about anything on that page. That is absolutely slammed, but I'm not really into that slammed look. Very orange here. The AZ1 won a trophy. The barbecue in the back. Hopefully that's featured in here. Yep. These all the ones I pointed out basically of. Oh, that's interesting. What's that? CT21S Wagon R. It's got like an old school early 90s Bosozoku bonnet on it. Interesting. Okay, over here we've got the age style, the Age style, to lift up, the Age to raise up style. Not a fan, so we're cruising past it. Hey, how you doing? We've got some wheels over here. Cutie. What's her name? Sanatsun. Okay, cool. Keep cruising. Bit of Jimny here. Jimny. The lift up style. The Big Dipper. Jimneys. All the Jimneys you can possibly imagine. Everything done to Jimneys. Off-road service Taniguchi over here. This really isn't my scene. But, I mean, there's some nice looking cars. I mean, this looks like a G-Wagon, and just no thank you very much. Still going. Jimneys for days. Days and days of Jimneys. Is this Liberty Walk? It's got an LB on it. Could be. Sphere Light. No, it's not. Jimneys. So many Jimneys. Okay, we're at another event here. This is the same DA64 as before. The same Alto as well. This guy's got fuck on his t-shirt. That's not very good. These are the same cars. This guy's got a stack of coffee cans stuck together, and he's calling it USDM. Interesting. Interesting. Keep on cruising. What have we got over here? Not much to talk about here. This thing gets a lot of hype on Facebook. The hijet truck peaks. It's got a climbing wall on the side of it. I mean, what more can you say, really, about that? D-Sport Cup. Okay, over here, the Mugen. What's Mugen been playing with here? The N-Box. Is that an N-Box? N1. N-Wagon, my bad. N-Wagon. They probably didn't add any power to it, though. Brand new wheels. Okay, Work Emotion. Okay, wheels for days. Whoops. K-Style shop list. Here we go. Not going to stay there. Black and white pages. Here's to how to become a subscriber. Okay, we're at the Auto Messe in Osaka. Osaka Auto Messe 2020 Car and Customized Motor Show. Probably going to see all of the K-Car offerings from there. I already spotted something that I'm a big fan of. K-Trucks here. We're in shot. K-Trucks here. Very cool. We're on airbags, butterfly system, Sense brand, DS64 pink. That's probably Hello Special. Yeah, it is Hello Special. Hello Special. I wish Hello Special did more old stuff, older cars, but they don't really. And we're back with more GoPro problems. More GoPro problems than you can poke a stick at, as usual. We've got cords going in the way and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, so we were on this page. We've had a look. Fairly cool looking stuff happening over here. This is pretty sick. The old school styling of it. Yeah, I'm not really into the four-wheel drive sort of stuff, but I mean, you can really appreciate what they've done there. Kind of like leather seats, kind of Land Cruiser looking-ish. Yeah, pretty cool. The square headlights. Over here, though, we have a K-Truck with a B16B in it. Yeah, DA16 Super Carry with a B16B in it. So, yeah, I don't know what to say about that. That's pretty sick. Like, very cool. Okay, now, but more than this, I like this. This is a DA63T. I'm more into the 62s and the 52s. But yeah, this is a 63. What I really like about this is the cowl they've got, or side step kind of thing they've got going on in here. It covers the front, underneath the front door, but then swoops under like a motorbike cowl. I think that's really cool. It allows you to still have your battery box and everything on there, but it just looks cool. And then they've chucked over fenders on the back. I think that's really well done. That's one of my favorite K-Trucks out at the moment. Just quietly. Aside from that, I mean, this isn't a new car, so it doesn't really compete with that one we were looking at earlier with the round headlights. Anyway, keep on cruising. Lots of K-trucks. Ambulance. Hope you don't want to get anywhere quickly. Let's go. That is slammed. That's really low. Garage Dream over here. Okay, base. They're really going all out. The J Tanto here. It's got like a tent set up in the back. Go anywhere style. We've got Camber Gang over here. So the Salaryman has Camber Gang and all of the Stezzers. Interesting interior as well. It's all redone. There's a lot of work in that car. Keep cruising. Mats for sale from Garçon. Ends Factory. We've got some serious dish going on here. This is a Wagon R too. Pink interior. Got the subwoofers. Here we have a pink cappuccino with pop-up headlights. What have we done? We've got 186 headlights. I dig it. Like, a lot of people are going to hate this, but I think it's really cool. The whole 186 front. Looks like the engine bay's done too. The engine's missing from this photo. I wonder if they put the engine back in, or the engine is out for this, just for this show. Or are they selling this front because it's got a shop? I'm gonna have to check that out. I'll check that out, and yeah, I'm gonna check that out. I wonder if they sell the front as a set, because that would be interesting to have. I like it. Pop-up lights for the win. Okay, keep on cruising. What have we got here? We've got the pop-up style. We've got tents on the roof here. Airbrushed anime over here. And that's like a pop-up tent underneath your tonneau cover. That's kind of cool. Put Recaros in the front. Pretty sick. Barbecue trailer. That's pretty dope. Every family should have one of those. Final Connection. They make suspension too, not just wheel nuts and steering wheels. I don't know if it's any good though. Haven't tried it. Ideal do suspension. They do brakes as well. Their brakes are really expensive. Here's my favorite K-truck again, with the old school front on it. This is looking pretty luxurious over here. The wood. Fun Merry. Damn, look at that. It's like a full camping car. Petite gamme. Okay, we have Rays. What is Rays doing? Rays is doing these the brake lights with a turn signal that lights up in the direction that you're going, like a chaser. And the outside lights up too. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they fit earlier model trucks. Probably not. Probably make it fit. Wheels. Wheels, and more wheels. Beat Stage. Back to Automesse. This is looks like a full wood grain dash, and then the dashboard itself's been retrimmed. That looks really well done. You can see the stitching. The doors look like they're wood paneling too. That's really nice. It's a shame they had to put screws down the outside there. That's a bit of a well, it's a shame. There's nothing really. They couldn't have used dowels or something to cover the screw heads. Yeah, oh well. And we've got all of the base back here. That's probably an 18-inch sub. Probably not necessary for such a small car, but hey, do it. We've got over fenders for days over here. Was that the same car? That's the same car. I didn't even notice the over fenders behind old mate. But, yeah, what are we? We're an MR31S Hustler. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with this camera, but I suspect the charger that I have it plugged into can't provide enough amps to keep the thing going while it's recording. So it just is what it is, unfortunately. It's going to keep cutting out. We were talking about this, the wood interior and how it's all stitched and nice in here. And then I noticed the over fenders on here as I was turning the page, not realizing this was a two-page spread on this one car. And that's a Hustler, but that's looking dope for a Hustler. Low down, over fenders, digging it. We've got something going on in the back here. Could it be a NOS bottle? Possibly, but I don't think so. Anyway, that's enough on that page. Let's keep going. There's a lot of work in that. We've got airbag system here, looks like. Yeah, that's really wild. Recaro's, yep. Spared no expense. That fitment, look at that. Oof, crazy. Very cool. I think that's a Wake, is it? The front makes me believe, yeah, it is a Wake. There we go. There it is. Let's keep going. Jimneys, more Jimneys, Jimneys. A trailer. This is the trailer that I was talking about in the other. Is it? Is it the same one? Could be. Could be the same one. Like a camping trailer. That's pretty cool. Over here, K-Truck, Spiegel K-Truck. Nothing really of mention there. They've got like a camouflage shift knob and shift boot there. Custom Blitz. They've got like a pod filter here on this. And something going on here. Okay, keep going. Ooh, what have we got? Hello Special. Fan of Hello Special. This is the guy from the page just before. Talking about coronavirus already. Okay. Don't want to get into that. Was that guy talking about coronavirus too? No, he wasn't. Okay. Torashan. Hello, ladies. Move CAN bus. This thing, the Move CAN bus. There she is. She's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, wait, cars. Okay, my bad. Old school, I dig it. It is slammed, but I think it works. This works for me. I'm not sure about that looks like it's been done by hand by someone's grandma, but again, the way it sort of ties all together, I'm digging that. That's kind of cool. Here we are. Here she is again. I'm in the car. Yeah, she is nice, isn't she? Yep. Very pretty lady. Okay, but the car. We've got the roof rack. It has a sunroof by the looks of it, which is pretty cool. I love sunroofs, if you didn't already know. If you don't know, now you know. We've gone as far as to put a leather sock over the auto shifter. Yep. On airbags, of course. You couldn't get that low without airbags. Well, you could on hydraulics, but yeah. Yeah, suspension. Look at that. That's some serious fitment. Yep, that's cool. All levels are cool. Okay, the K girls. The Lapin. Aoi and the Lapin. Okay, Izumi. What is it? Izumi has a Wagon R Stingray with the model on the dash. Cool. A-pillars are they painted or... Yeah, look like they're painted, airbrushed maybe. Pink and black. Were fresh Torashan. Is it, it's car wash, is it? I guess so. Oof, page 1. So this is the cover vehicle. It's a Mirror East LA300S. So you can stop yelling at the screen. David, how do you not know what that front cover car is? Because I'm a Suzuki guy. Yeah, I know Suzuki's mostly. This is very well done, isn't it? There's a lot of work's gone into this. The colouring is interesting. We've gone for a red on purple, and airbags here. The red on purple. Fitment's insane. 3 exhausts. I mean, okay, not my style, but okay. One for each cylinder. 660 voice. Much of the same sort of stuff, isn't it? We're sort of looking at the same sorts of things. There she is. That's our girl from earlier. Very pretty lady. K-Park. Ooh, number plates. Number plates. So, if you were thinking that, oh, it doesn't have a yellow plate, it can't be a K car, well, here you go. You can change your K car plate to any of these styles by the looks of it. Graphicnumber.jp. You could do it. Get it done. Jimny, a try. These are all lighting. It's a lighting specialist by the looks of it. Japan Auto Parts. They're on eBay. Looks like. Carport. Wheels. Vintage style. They're going to redo your seats for you. Looks like. Off-road series. Oh, look out, we've run out of magazine. And on the back we have the D-Sport Copen. D-Sport, I'm going to go right out and say it, I don't like D-Sport. They've got a lot of cool products. At least, well, they had a lot of cool products. None of them are available. They're all like still on the website and everything else, but you can't buy them anywhere. They're like not being made. And that's really annoying. So I don't know, D-Sport, a typical Japanese company, doesn't have stuff in stock, just sells it and then manufactures it. Same as Monster Sport with the turbo kits. Anyway, that is K-Style April edition 2020. I hope you liked this video. I tried to film it better than the last one. Sorry it's late, but I had major dramas with the lighting. I even made a curtain. Yeah, so that's it. See you in the next episode. Later.